This is an explanation of our current war on drugs. Suppose I chained you down and hauled you off to do manual labor with threats of violent sexual abuse, and I kept you in a cage, feeding you very little and limiting your contact with the outside world. This looks like slavery, right? I would need a very good reason to enslave you, right? Well, I do, and it's constitutional. The lucky 13th Amendment prohibiting slavery without due process. I, as the government, can legally chain you down and haul you off for some manual labor and sexual abuse, and even restrict your democratic and actual freedom, physically and legally, if me and a group of others declare an item contraband. Now, that's a big word, but it just means item I say you shouldn't have. Now, it doesn't matter how dangerous either combination of you and the item are, what science has to say, what religion or political party or wealth or dick size has to say. Nothing except me and any other group of people. This is democracy in action, folks. It can be me and my youth group for all that matters. If I get enough votes, pass public policy, get signed into law, it's perfectly fine. The Constitution has a slavery loophole using the power to declare contraband. A government with control over due process can use due process to enslave you. It's legal, it's moral, it's fine, it's respectable, it's what made America great, and it's what will make America great again. Okay, if you consume some fruits, you could become grievously ill. Now, the following plants are too dangerous, recently declared under current drug laws, too dangerous for consumption. Apples, whose seeds have cyanide and promote suicide. Mangoes, who endanger the lives of people with mango allergies, and the peanut, which had 300 recorded historical uses in this country alone. It can definitely be weaponized by any sort of illegal immigrants or terrorists of some kind, both domestic and external, as a nitrogen hoarding chemical factory. Now, drug manufacturing plants such as apple farms and mango trees are subject to control by local governance and governing bodies, being taxed and regulated, and can be banned from public access. Those are now federally sanctioned industries requiring intense militarization and scrutiny. Okay, this is not absurd. This is not a slippery slope. Substances like coffee will never be the target of such legislation. This is because we have not declared and cannot declare things like coffee contraband. That would violate the rights of otherwise law-abiding and moral citizens when clearly there's no danger. They wouldn't have done anything wrong. They don't do anything wrong now, so we can't ban those. But we can ban these other substances because, like I said, I've proven these substances are dangerous. I mean, you want kids to swallow an apple seed, maybe think about cyanide pills. Depression is real. Suicide is a threat. And we need to be, aware of the risks that involve. If we're not sure about the risks, then we shouldn't just be taking them. Okay, bandits for the legalization and deregulation of apples just work for criminals, career criminals like Motts, and they just don't care about the safety of Americans like I do, like we do, like we should. That you should care about the safety and security of American citizens, and you should be considering what's going on with the food supply. Because drug laws are for your protection. And conservative approach to law is the best approach to law. It isn't like the views of the past had any wrongs of any kind. The founder of drug law, he didn't target minorities. There were always reasonable and moral people, respectable, wearing suits people who marketed just a peculiar institution. And it works. Just